Hey folks, Deano here again. This time with something a little bit different. Yeah, I haven't had any accessory packs in a while, but yeah, made an exception for this one. This is the Air 005 God Goku head and faces, and I think there's a couple of hands in there as well. Haven't yet opened the box, so yeah, this is going to be an unboxing and review. And yeah, I'm also going to try it on every one of these bodies here. Most of them are 2.0s, but I thought people would want to see how they look on the generic bodies just as much as like the fitting. There is also like a couple of older demoniacal fits in there, because I know the ball pegs are slightly different on those. Plus, who doesn't love manga Resurrection F suit God Goku? And I also have the Beast Deities Super Saiyan Goku body, because this does actually have an adapter peg specifically for that body. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So we'll move him out the way just now and take a look at the box. And yep, it's just your standard, well, I say standard. I don't know if Air does this with all of their releases. This is my first dive into their sort of heads and accessory packs. But yeah, it's a plastic container, which is quite nice. Not cardboard or anything like that, with the Air logo right there. This is the translucent red version. I was originally planning on getting the sort of bright pink one, which looks closer to his first appearance in Battle of Gods. But then I got the Beast Deities Vegeta, so I thought I'm much better off trying to like get the translucent one, see how that looks. So some bubble wrap. Let's throw that away. Don't need that. So first little baggie is, yeah, the pair of hands. This is him doing the God bind, I believe. And also there's that adapter peg right there, which is very nice to see. It means I can actually put a different head on that Kong Studio body. In terms of faces, this one is the smirk. Really like it. If there's one thing Air is good at, it's good expressions on the faces. Like, really good. Looks as if it jumps straight out of the anime. Would have preferred it looking forward, considering that's how the Godbind is done in the Broly movie, but hey-oh. We have, this is a teeth gritted face, which is quite nice. That teeth, the teeth look like a separate sculpt, is it? Yeah, it is. That's that's impressive. These also look as if they're almost made from the Trunks face sculpts. It's the same sort of style, just the actual peg is slightly different. Fair enough. But yeah, looks nice. Do like it. And finally, we have the sort of stern face. Really nice. The eyes are a little bit big, but then that is true to God Goku, so we will take it. And finally, we have the head itself, which looks honestly so reflective and nice. It almost looks as if you could eat it. I wouldn't recommend that. It is plastic after all. But yeah, just a standard peg hole, so we will see how that holds up with all of these Goku bodies. But yeah, really nice. That just slots off like that. Ooh, it feels kind of soft plastic, not overly soft, like rubbery, but it's not hard plastic by any means. So yeah, hopefully that means good things. So yeah, that is it for the box. Let's cut. We'll jump cut, and I'll have it on the standard God Goku body, the one that released last year, in 2024, just to see how it looks with the standard look on it. Okay. Scratch that. Thought I'd do a very quick accessory segment, I suppose you could call it, just to show the faces and that up close, because these are the spotlight after all. So in terms of the stern face, yeah, really nice. Out of the packet, it's not quite a matte sort of plastic, but it's really nice. The details are exquisite on these. I really love them. They blow the original God Goku faces out of the water. So much so I'm not even going to show them. Like, there's no point getting them out because they'll just get destroyed. So yeah, really nice. Do like it. The faces, surprisingly enough, are quite a hard plastic, which is a bit strange. That's the sort of side eye. Yeah, I think the more I look at that larger eye, the weirder it looks to me. It looks a bit better side on, which I suppose is the entire point of it, but yeah, that could have been doing with being a little bit smaller, in my opinion. And finally we have the teeth gritted face, which again, really nice. The fact that the teeth are a separate sculpt is like mind-blowing to me. I know people like third parties and stuff have started doing the yelling faces as like teeth gritted. That's like teeth gritted as like separate pieces. But this is the first time I've seen the teeth gritted face done like that. Maybe he's reusing them for like the yelling face. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, fair enough. Pair of hands. These are actually really soft plastic. So yeah, I was worried because they were translucent plastic that they might be a bit hard and brittle. But no, these are gummy. They are very good. They will pop on and off of the hands super easy. And yeah, really nice. Really like them. And finally, we have the head itself, which is very nice. A lot of detail in there. I thought the detail might have been lost a bit because it's like translucent plastic and stuff, but no, the light catches all the extra details really nicely. I do really like it. And now I have an actual god head that is distinct from the base form head. So yay, go third party companies. So yeah, let's get started on the head swap, shall we? So we will just do this in one take. Why not? So that slots in very easily, just like that. Do you like it? Let's see how this pegs in to this standard body, because people don't realise, but the new God Goku has a thickened peg, so it's a bit different to normal. Yeah, well, that just slides straight on. Yeah, that works fine, perfectly fine. Skin tone is maybe ever so slightly off with this. It's showing a lot different on camera than it is in person. It's not really something you'll notice when it's on like your shelf or that. So yeah, a little bit different, but yeah, not really noticeable. And that pops off really well. Why don't we just jump into the deep end, shall we? With the 3.0 style peg. This is the same as the 3.0 Gohan peg, so this might have a bit of trouble fitting. And does it? No, it just slides right on there. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Obviously the 3.0 body is a bit bulky for this, but if these 3.0 pegs are the same as the Daima Goku 3.0 pegs, we may have a winner on our hands here, because that Daima Goku body is quite thin. So yeah, I might, if I remember, pop this onto the Daima Goku when he finally arrives, just to see if it fits. So yeah, this is the old school demoniacal fit peg. Really thin peg that's thickened. So we will see if this fits. No, not really. It doesn't grip at all, unfortunately. So yeah, to get it to fit on, I mean, it sits there. It's not going to like fall off or anything like that. But yeah, if you wanted this on the old school demoniacal fit heads, you would really have to take that ball peg out and replace it with a standard one, which is unfortunate. So yeah, next one. Let's say make him look like he did in the Tournament of Power. With that. Apologies for my dog barking if you heard him. She is a bit of a nightmare when it comes to people going by. Yeah, that looks good. Again, skin tone's slightly off, but not to the point that you would really notice on your shelf. I do quite like that. This is obviously the demoniacal fit Ultra Instinct body, but if you have been keeping up with demoniacal fit, they're basically reissuing that body with a sort of belt like this, and doing a Namek Saga First Awakened Super Saiyan Goku. So yeah, that will probably work with this as well. This is the Broly movie sculpt I was droning on as per usual. And yeah, that just slots in there nice and easy. Works well. So you can do your Broly movie God binds quite easily with this guy. Nice. This one is the demoniacal fit Blue Kaioken Goku. So not holding out much hope in terms of the skin tone, but the peg is standard, so it should just slot on there. Yeah, it does. Yeah, bit of a shame the skin tone is so radically different on this figure, because that metallic sheen would go really well with this head, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, it does fit, if for whatever reason you want that. We have the Black Hole Toys Warrior Awakening Goku. Black Hole Toys have actually released a couple of different versions of this at this point. I haven't got them because I've got this one. I don't need any more. But yeah, they've got the original colours release of this guy in like the darker orange and the matte coloured hair. And they've also got the manga original colours, which is like red and black with white hair and red pupils, which people are saying is what Toriyama based Beast Gohan off of, but hey-o. Rant over. Yep, that slots on there just nicely as well. Really well, actually. That looks good. Body's again a bit bulkier than I would like for God Goku, but yeah, if you want a battle damaged God Goku, works really well. I do like that. We will bypass Beast Deities for a second. Did I say Beast Deities for him? Black Hole Toys. Can't remember whether I did or not. And finally, this is the Demoniacal Fit Majin Buster sculpt. And yeah, this one is, like, of all of them, the most radically different in terms of skin tone. So yeah, unfortunately that doesn't really work too well. But it is there in a pinch if you absolutely need it. So yeah, let's say finally bring Beast Deities in here and see how this adapter peg works, because the adapter peg I think is technically for the Super Saiyan 3 bodies, but I think this peg hole is just the same. I did drill it out a bit at the bottom to slot the pegs further in, because I didn't like how big his neck was. Unfortunately, I got one of the first releases of this body, and yeah, didn't get the extra parts. Because releases after it came with neck pegs, shorter neck pegs, and the gripping hands that I'm missing. So yeah, and yeah, just like that, that fits perfectly. Body is obviously very, very thick. It is a 3.0 mold, but yeah, pig fits on just nicely. It more sits there than anything else. It doesn't really peg on all that well. But at the end of the day, that's what you need, isn't it? You don't really need it to like pop in properly. Does that come out easily enough? Yeah, that pops out easy enough. Yeah, that is good. I will never use this head on this body because obviously it's far too bulky for a God Goku in my opinion. But it is good that I now have an adapter peg for it. So yeah, almost oily when I'm touching it. There's like a residue on my hands. I don't know if these are maybe like resin prints and they haven't been washed totally. So yeah, it's something to bear in mind. Yeah, I love that comes in adapter peg. So yeah, let's get them back on this and see if these Godbind hands can pop on easily before we finish up. And yeah, those slot in so super easy, like really easily. There we go. Yeah, nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, Air gave us a side-looking smirk, so yeah, you can't really do the Godbind perfectly well. But yeah, I like the fact that they're clear plastic. So yeah, definitely going to use my spare Goku as another God Goku. And I'll probably put those hands on that figure just to see. But yeah, guys, all in all, like an amazing little kit. I will put a link in the description, obviously, if you wish to purchase it. It comes with a decent amount for what you're getting, and what you get is really high quality, and it fits on most bodies. Only really ones it doesn't fit on are old style demoniacal fits. I didn't try it on any 1.0 bodies because, quite frankly, I thought that would be a waste. But those pegs are slightly bigger as well, so I think those are closer to 3.0 pegs. So they might fit, they might not. I honestly couldn't tell you. I really didn't feel the need to show it. Sorry. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Is this a good kit to get? Will you be getting it yourself? There is 3 versions, remember. The bright pink, dark pink, Tournament of Power sort of edition, and this one, which I quite like. Oh, and thankfully, I looked to my side and seen this guy. So yeah, this is the Deities Vegeta head sculpt, the God Vegeta head sculpt. I've just blue tacked it to a 2.0 body, which I've customized to make it quite thin. So yeah, let's quickly pop the standard hands back on here, just to have him standing side by side. Here's the other hand. There it is. Right, so comparisons. This will be the first time I've actually put them side by side. So yeah, yeah, I like it. The translucent effect works well onto them. The Beast Deities version is slightly more matte translucent than the Air version, but in my opinion, they are close enough that, yeah, they're pretty much the go-to match between these two. Obviously, I think, don't quote me on this 100%, but I think the 003 version, the bright pink, is what matches the Tonson Art Toys God Vegeta head sculpts as well, which I was going to get before I got the Beast Deities, but that's just, it flares out too much, in my opinion, to be a proper God head sculpt. But yeah, I think these two fit really well together. They will be side by side in my display from now on. And yeah, I honestly think that works quite well, because Vegeta's is, like, it's not identical to Goku's God form. So yeah, I quite like it. I like these two together. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.